no. That's not what I'm saying.
Straight Texas now. Straight Texas now. Bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass. Stop blocking me. You have no idea I'm in race. I've been fucking kidnapped. Stop blocking me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need everyone, please take your seats now, please. Only people that should be up are the people that are working with the passengers in the back. Everyone, please take your seats.
Stop blocking me. There's a real devil that wants to kill each and every one of y'all, including your family members. That's not her. She's possessed and she needs help. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but I'm telling you right now, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And there's nobody that's going to come to the God, the Father, without Jesus Christ. And I'm telling you right now, the spirit of peace is the only thing y'all need. To trust Him. In the name of Jesus, I command the spirit of peace. And as anybody knows,
How we can get on the best
who
plane?
doesn't have a relationship with Jesus Christ? Everybody say, I don't care. I'm only telling y'all this because all hell is about to break loose and y'all getting the evidence of it.
Stop.
You're fighting me. You're fighting me. Stop fighting me. Hell, you want to get to your destination. Ain't nobody scared. Let her go. Let her go. You crazy? Me, come on. I'll be crazy right along with you. You doing all that crying?
We need to get her off so we can get back in route. Come on, let's go, baby. Let's go.
You shut up by yourself?
Oh my God.
You are now within minutes of horror because in just a week, we now have another plane incident that involves demons, that involves God. In just a week, people, what exactly is happening here in the skies? This brand new incident happened on a Frontier Airlines jet traveling from Houston to Denver, but the flight had to stop off in Dallas after a troubled passenger started wailing like her leg was cut off, stirring a huge disturbance. This scene was so chaotic, this woman was jumping on seats, she was climbing across seats wanting to fight other passengers, she was screaming like a demon. It got to the point that another passenger had to get up out of her seat and pray over this woman, and she started a mid-air sermon. Now, in my most recent video where there was a UFO seen over an airport in India, I did say as we go into 2024, we're now going to start seeing more plane incidents that involve multiple people. Before, there was only one person panicking, there was only one person that was causing a scene on a flight, causing a disturbance. But now we're going to see multiple people start to panic. Now on this flight, there were multiple people panicking. There was a man in a hat, another man in a hat that really wanted to get off this flight. I don't know if they saw something very bizarre about this woman. I mean, she was acting possessed, but there were a couple people on this flight that really wanted to get off this plane. I have made multiple videos about bizarre incidents on flights, and to me, the scariest one is still Tom Calling's flight. But this flight right here is the most active. There is a lot going on. While our focus should be on the woman that's acting possessed, there is another woman on this flight we should be paying attention to, and it's this woman right here with the gray hat. Upon seeing this woman in this brown jacket acting possessed, she goes over to the commotion, And then she looks down and she starts to pray. And then she starts to sing the gospel. Personally, me, I happen to feel that this woman right here is the Tiffany G of this flight. She is the Tom Cowling of this flight. I do think she saw something. She may have saw whatever Tom Cowling saw, whatever Tiffany G saw, because she tells the rest of the passengers that is not that woman. Now, she doesn't say that she knows this woman. She doesn't make an excuse for her saying that, well, that's my friend. In any way, shape, or form, I'm related to this woman. No, she never says that. All she says is that she's possessed by a demon, that a real devil has taken over this woman. Upon seeing whatever she saw, she is overcome with the spirit and she just goes into full-on preach mode. On every plane incident that I have covered so far, there is a person that sees something and a person that causes them to panic. This is how it's been in every story that I have covered. But unlike Tom Cowling's video, unlike Tiffany G's video, unlike the Russian man video, unlike the Chinese man video, and so forth, we finally see the possessed person. We see the devil, according to this woman in the gray hat. We see the demon. This woman in the gray hat here is very, very important in this video because I don't believe she is the one speaking. I think something came over this woman and is speaking for this woman because I picked up on something very important that she said.
Everybody knows
How we can get on the business
who
plane?
doesn't have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Everybody say, I don't care. I'm only telling y'all this because all hell is about to break loose and y'all getting the evidence of it.
She says all hell is about to break loose and you are getting evidence of it. And this woman is 100% correct. Like I said, I have been creating a lot of plane videos so far. I have been doing a lot of research. And I think I am on a breakthrough here. I think I do have an answer as to what's going on here. And it's absolutely terrifying. So look for a video in the next couple weeks. Nothing is concrete yet. I don't have all the facts together yet. But I am on a breakthrough here. And what this woman says, she is 100% correct. These planes are being diverted. They're being delayed for a reason. And this has been on a real rise in 2023. These people are overcome by demons, God, or other spiritual beings, and it's causing these planes to be delayed, or like I said, diverted. Now, just today, industry experts warned Thanksgiving flights could be unsafe as record number of travelers prepare to take off. Now, get this, the United States government has issued a worldwide travel advisory to United States citizens when it comes to flying, when it comes to planes. They are aware that something is about to happen. I will get into why I do believe they're aware something is about to happen in a second. But listen to this. Air Marshal National Council Director Sonia Labasco said air marshals are still being deployed at the southern border, leaving flights unguarded. Isn't that a very weird timing? All this time, nobody really cared about the southern border. But now we have this travel advisory where we are telling the United States citizens to be cautious traveling, and yet now we are sending all our air marshals to the southern border, leaving our planes unguarded. Isn't that a very bizarre coincidence? This article just came out today, November 21st. Now listen to this article that came out yesterday, November 20th. Hackers are taking over planes' GPS. Experts are lost on how to fix it. GPS hacking is not new. This has been done years ago. There has been a group of students that even hacked a $80 million yacht and threw it off its course. There is another person, a security researcher, that hacked a United Airlines flight in 2015 to issue a warning over security flaws. But this article right here goes on to state that it's a little bit more terrifying, a lot more terrifying than just GPS hacking, because what's been done here has never been seen before, August of 2023, as these hackers have become more sophisticated and have recently learned how to override an airplane's critical inertial reference systems, basically the airplane's brain. Airliners, engineers thought this was impossible until they started seeing cases rise in August of 2023 where the plane's full navigational systems were being hacked. Now, the exact same month that they saw these hackings rise, in the United Kingdom and the United States, United Airlines, all their flights had to be ground. They could not take off. Now, they said the reason why these planes could not take off was because there was a technical glitch with the computers, a technical glitch with the system. There's no signs of terror activity, but look at the timing. Now, they say they don't know who's responsible behind the hacking. They don't know who the hackers are. But oddly enough, they pin the blame on Iran. So we have a cause, we have an enemy, and now we have our air marshals abandoning planes and heading south. The perfect storm of a false flag. And if I was a betting man, I would go on to say that multiple false flags have been attempted so far. And for whatever reason, these people that are panicking on these flights are seeing something that's causing these flights to be delayed, stopping them from taking off. There are forces at play here stopping these false flags from happening. I don't know why I feel this, but I do feel that they want a mid-air collision to happen. They are throwing off these planes' coordinates to cause two planes to collide into one another, and something is happening on these planes to throw the timing off. There are spiritual entities on these flights that's either taking over these people or causing these people to see them so they can panic, to divert these flights, to throw the timing off on these flights, to interrupt these plans, to cause a major false flag attack. This is just happening way too frequently now. Even if you're a skeptic as to what's going on these planes, there is no denying that something else is brewing in the background when it comes to planes. I mean, come on, they are taking all our air marshals off our planes. And in September, oddly enough, there were signs popping up left and right in New Jersey to watch out for acts of terror. And then, a month later, we have this major incident on October 7th that kept being referred to September 11th. It is so blatant what's happening here. It's right in our face. And luckily, there are forces now stepping in to stop this from happening. If you don't believe something is at play here behind the scenes, look at this article again on November 21st. After hitting Iran, Israeli hackers claimed, "We have shut down an airport in Lebanon." A group of Israeli cyber warriors called @WeReadEvils, who have been active since the beginning of 10/7, announced today that they are responsible for shutting down the international airport in Lebanon. Now, this was a response by Israel because they claim they have been hacked and that a lot of personal information, a lot of personal details and false messages were sent in the name of national cyber system. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on here or who hacked who first, but what I do know, there are multiple articles now coming out where it involves planes, airports, hacking. But what I do know, there is something on these planes that is stopping a major tragedy from occurring. But like that woman in the gray hat said, we have not seen nothing yet, and all hell is about to break loose. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.